Are you a flutist who wants to have perfect intonation 100% of the time? Well, I hate to break it to you, but 100% of the time is not possible. I consider myself a professional flutist because I get paid to play and I get paid to teach flute, but even I don't have 100% perfect intonation. But let me show you one of the exercises or extended techniques that has been super duper helpful. One of the most helpful things for my intonation overall. It has allowed me to adjust my intonation so quickly that it sounds like almost 100%. So, pitch bends. Have you ever listened to a saxophone or clarinet player make these huge pitch bends up to or down to a particular note? Well, we can't make pitch bends that extreme on flute, but trying to make something that sounds like that is one of the best ways to learn how to adjust your pitch up a little bit or down a little bit so that you can, at the spur of the moment, tune to whoever or whatever you're playing with. So here's the way to practice that. Choose a scale. I'm going to choose C major and try and bend down to the next note here and then bend the next one up and then bend the next one down. Anyway, let me show you what that sounds like. So you can actually do it in the chromatic scale or a major scale. Let me try it with the chromatic scale first, starting on C. So here's the C. I'm gonna bend it down to the B, then bend the B up, so it sounds the same. Now the idea is that you practice it enough that you can do it very quickly. Let me try it going up. You want it to be able to sound like as smooth as a sax player. It's a little bit harder going up, I think. Now you may notice that mostly where I'm making the change is where I'm looking or how I'm the angle of my head. But there are a couple of other ways that you can adjust the intonation that are perhaps happening at the same time. One for me is, well, flute teachers might cringe at this, but rolling in a little or rolling out a little bit for sharper and rolling in a little bit for flatter. This is actually a very fine movement. It shouldn't be moving more than a millimeter or two each way. The other is the softness or firmness of my lips and my embouchure. So for a higher pitch, I have more of kissy lips that are more forward, and for lower notes, I have more of a soft, really soft and supple lower lip. This is very much related to the other perspective of the angle of the air stream can change the pitch. So higher up for higher sounds and lower down for lower sounds. So practice this every day along with your other atomic flute habits I hope you're practicing, like long tones and crescendos and decrescendos, scales and arpeggios, and in no time, hopefully, you'll be noticing that you employ this pitch bending technique to adjust to the flute player sitting next to you, or the trombone across the band, or the backing track that you're playing with. So if you want a drone tone backing track, my favorite one you can download for free in the Flutarian's school, in the classroom, in the course called Resources and Backing Tracks. That one's the Tempura on C. I have a whole folder of backing tracks that are just drone tones, and I have another folder, my favorite, of foundational chord changes. So these are the top chord changes that you'll encounter in popular music and in most music genres worldwide, and if you learn them really well, you'll be prepared, hopefully, pretty well for, well, pretty much anything is the idea. But if you want a little bit more refinement, you can come to Improv Games Live. I host them 4 times a week. They are group improvisation and game sessions where we break down the elements of improvisation into easily digestible and practicable chunks, and then we stack them together. We play duets, we play solos, we play with backing tracks, or you can hire me for a couple of private lessons, I guess. If you sign up to come to improv games once a week for $50 a month, I include right now quarterly private lessons, and if you sign up for unlimited at $100 a month, comes with a monthly private lesson. So improv games still are free to drop into, and you're welcome to make a donation if you like. I just wanted to open up the avenue for you to have an exchange of energy with me if you're appreciating what I'm doing. So please come play, please participate in the improv waterfall in the Flutarian school, and please share your comments. What do you like about your improvisation, and what might you want to do differently next time? Hope to see you soon.